everybody, this is Marie and welcome to Marie's Chatty Tarot. And today we're going to be talking about the news that's been circulating for the last few days about Tucker Carlson parting ways with Fox News. So before we get started, guys, for those interested, today I'm going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. I just love it. It's one of my regular decks that I use a lot on this channel. And I also wanted to shout out to my current subscribers and to my brand new subscribers. You guys are awesome, especially on YouTube, BitChute, and Rumble. You guys are rocking it. I am so happy. I am so grateful. You guys have no words. I really appreciate each and every one of you and your comments. I appreciate the feedbacks. I do want to improve. I do want to get better every day. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So today's, what's today's day? I think April 28th, or the night of, or when between the twilights. And on Monday, news came out of nowhere, very unexpected, that Fox News and Tucker Carlson parted ways, that apparently was mutual, whatever. And then as the hours, the minutes tick by, more information is coming out as to why Tucker was either let go or they had a mutual divorce. And all theories can be true, because we all know at this point it's not one grain of sand that makes a sandstorm. Different factor can contribute to his firing. Now, however, I am on a hot trail, and guys, I want you to stick with me here because it's a theory. Like everybody has a theory, and I'm going to throw mine as well. Because kind of like if you're looking at the scene, a movie scene, you know there's different cameras, like camera 1, camera B. Every camera is giving you a different angle to the same scene. So I want to throw my hat. I want to be a different camera, giving you a different angle, so to speak, about this movie that we're watching. So I don't know if you guys been watching Tucker Carlson. His last video or post or whatever was Friday. And how did he leave that scene? So I don't know if you guys remember. You can look at it on Google or YouTube or whatever. It was his last segment, his last story, Tucker, before he was let go. It was about this pizza guy, delivery guy, who stopped a suspect who was running from the police. And I think he used his leg, and then the guy was running and he fell off. So he kicked him in the leg, kind of, and the perpetrator or the perp fell on the floor, and that's how the police was able to get the bad guy. And apparently this delivery guy, pizza guy, he got an offer from the police for that, Pennsylvania, I believe. I'm not too sure of the details. And he got a job offer, and he also delivered pizza to Tucker's show. That, I think, was a calm. Now stay with me, guys. Now let's rewind back. Andrew Tate, he had a spat with Greta Thunberg a few months ago. And the last clip of Andrew Tate was he had like those empty boxes of pizza. And I don't remember what he said, but again, I feel like that was a calm. And soon after that, he was arrested with no charges, Andrew Tate. And he was supposedly for trafficking, I think, or something of sort, but they never charged him. So after 3 months, he got free. And then soon after, again, there was like a bunch of pizza boxes with actual pizza, and Andrew was showing as if an act of defiance. Again, I think it was a calm. And Trump, like a few days ago, when he went to, I don't remember where he visited, so somebody please comment. and share, like, and subscribe. um, um, I think he offered the police department pizza, and I think he made an odd comment. Again, I think if you guys know and done enough research, I think you guys know that pizza is code for something, for someone, for a group of people who likes little children under a certain age. So I think that was a calm, and I think that's why Tucker was fired. Same reason why I think Andrew Tate was arrested, and I think it was a message to the bad guy. That's my theory, because as soon as I connected the dot this yesterday, as I was driving my brother to the airport, the ding 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 light bulb like came up, and I'm like, this is a trail that we need to pursue. So come along for the ride, and let's see, explore that. So I guess the first question, we need to establish a base. Is Tucker working for the good guys, the white hats? Because that will kind of help. And I want to say, I think yes, because putting that comp so boldly on national TV or cable TV. Okay, so was Tucker working? Is Tucker working for the good guys, or white hats, or alliance, whatever you want to call them? Seven of Cups to answer the question. Six of Cups, situation. Four of Wands in the background. The Moon present. Justice. Outcome. Four of Pentacle. No, sorry. Four of Swords. Clarification. And Two of Pentacle. Clarification. So we asked, is Tucker working for the good guys? And so the card is very, very sketchy. So there's a lot of information or disinformation surrounding Tucker. Okay, we knew that. I mean, it's as if they don't want to share. That's interesting. But the card is giving hints, though, with that Six of Cups. It's as if to say, do research about his past. Okay, that's interesting. Look into his past to get some insight, and then you'll be offered some glimmer or some glimpse about who he is. Okay. So Four of Wands in the background. So Four of Wands in the background is usually a card of reunion, celebration, happiness. So I guess I wonder if somebody do research about Tucker, was he part of the cabal at one point, or was he raised, or does he know people in the surround? I mean, it's interesting because that card is a card of celebration. So was he part of it? Was he aware of this group? And now the Moon, present time. So, Four of Wands is about having life relative ease and being part of the crowd, and because this is a card of security, celebration. So maybe he was part of the group. Maybe he was rubbing shoulders with these people. Let's call them the bad guy or the cabal. And the Moon, present time. So the Moon is, there's more to the story that's not being shared, that's not being seen, because The moon is also emotionally charged. So there's a lot going on here that maybe the card is not wanting to share really, and that we're not aware or privy of. So there's more to the story. So the card is not really wanting to share. Justice card. So justice can mean actual justice, because we ask, is he working for the good guys? So justice could be communication, that more will be communicated to us in the future, but not right now, because justice can be Libra. It's about communication, about sharing information, and it could be about legality too, surrounding Tucker. So it can go both ways. And justice, uh, it can be about him as well. It's so interesting that the card is just keeping it so vague. And the four of swords is as if to say, so sword is a card of retreat. It's a card of taking a step back to meditate, to see things from a different perspective, or to look into a self-reflection kind of thing. So we're asking the card, is he working for the good guys? And but the card doesn't want to flat out come out and say yes or no. It's just saying that you're probably going to have to do your research, and there's more to the story that needs to be shared, possibly in the future. And the Four of Sword is as if to say, maybe to use your own discernment, your own intuition, and to use your own logic about this for you to make your own decision. And with that Two of Pentacle, it's usually about juggling. It's about, this is something you're going to have to juggle yourself or weigh in yourself to make your own decision. Okay. That is interesting. And I know I say it a lot, but this is, wow. Okay, we're going to respect that. So now the next question that we're going to ask, was the pizza a calm? Because Tate, Trump, Tucker, they made, that was the last clip. That was the last clip that did them in. So was the pizza the calm? Because if you guys done research, you know that pizza is young people under a certain age. It's usually girls, baby girls. Oh Lord. Hot dogs is boys, and so on. I would invite you to do research about it. That's the code name. So let's see. Was the pizza a calm to the bad guys, to the power that be, whatever is left? Emperor, King of Swords. Wow. Seven of Wands in the background. Star, present. Ace of Swords, potential outcome. Ace of Cups, clarification. The Magician, clarification. I mean, there's a lot of heavy cards here. So, yes, the Emperor card. So that was a message from the good guys. So it looks like this spread answered the question. So I guess they used Tate and Carlson to deliver a message from the good guy, because the Emperor is my good guy card. Emperor means law, order, foundation, stability, action, will. We can go on and on with the Emperor, with his definition. But yes, King of Swords situation means that they wanted to make a big splash. They wanted to make an impact. They wanted, it's as if, it feels like it was taunting, really. So King of Swords, they wanted to put out the message in a very big way that you cannot ignore it, that the bad guys would not be able to ignore it, because the king, there's no higher than the king. And sword is harsh. Sword is about truth, facts, words, information, spiritual awakening, all that in the above, and it's harsh. So the Alliance wanted to put out the message in a very big way that the Cabal cannot ignore with that King of Swords. Now with the Seven of Wands, so Seven of Wands, you see this person standing their ground. So as if to say that the bad guys, they're violently standing their ground and not wanting to budge and staying the course, so to speak. However, they're showing a good front, but right now, presently, they are very vulnerable. The Star card for me, so the Star card in general, if you're doing reading, it means hope and healing. And a lot of time it does. But when I'm doing those type of readings, it comes across as being vulnerable. So when I see this, it means that the bad guys are extremely vulnerable right now. And that vulnerability is exposing them, showing their hands. And if somebody's really paying attention, they're really seeing that vulnerability is shining through. It's being exposed, like shining, like a star. So, outcome. So yes, that's basically what it was. It was a calm. It was because ace is yes to calm. Is so yeah, all aces are yes. And if you see, I have two aces. So yes, that's the we're in the right trail, kind of speak. So all aces about truth, and also about new beginning. And so in a big way, we're in a right trail with that. Was it a comp from the good guys to the bad guys? And it was. And that's what that Ace of Sword means. Like the truth, the information is being presented for all to see. And it was. Everybody watches Tucker. Maybe Tate, the message did not come across as it should, but it did for Tucker. So a lot of people, if you are so inclined, we'll start doing some research and see what all that is about. And the Ace of Cups is about spiritual, it's about emotional awakening. So people are really waking up after the Tucker thing. It really took a lot of people by surprise. I was taken by surprise. I was not something that I ever thought was going to happen this way. And so clearly, there's some truth to that pizza thing. There's some truth to that calm, to that information. And so the Magician as another, so we have sword. So yes, the truth is coming out. It was a calm, and that awakened a lot of people with that Ace of Cups. And also, I think it does two things: expose the media, because they quickly fired Tucker. They quickly imprisoned Tate. So, and they're trying to find something against Mr. T. So all of this is to show that the media is doing a lot of trickery with the magician card. Magician can be about communication, is about being very eloquent, but here it's more about trickery. They're trying to hide, they're trying to hold on to their power, they're trying to be convoluted, but people are being aware, people are being awakened on emotional and intellectual level. So after what happened, I think a lot of people are going to start doing some research, either about Tucker or about Fox. And I think we've seen a lot of people have turned away. Their stock prices went down for Fox News and the parent company. So people are waking up. People are seeing what's happening, and the media is being exposed, and people are seeing them for what they are. And you can hide, you can do as much trickery as you want. It's not gonna happen. So wow. So okay. So it was a come. I guess the question is, why now? The last question, because it's as if it's a coordinated attack with Tate, with Mr. T, and with Tucker. It's as if I feel like we're moving to a next phase, like quickly, to a next phase of whatever was going on, because it's as if Tucker burned that bridge with Fox. It's as if, if you're a spy and you got exposed or you got burned or something. I don't know if you guys used to see that show called Burn Notice back in the day. The spy who got burned, meaning that he got exposed, his real identity got out there and he could never do spy. I feel like that was the same thing that happened with Tucker. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the impression that came to me when I connected the dot the other day. So why now? Why? So now we know the pizza was a comp. So why is that? Why did Tucker do that pizza thing? That pizza comp? Because the guy pretty much, I don't know. I may not say destroy his career, but I'm sure he has other opportunities lined up. But why was that come? Had to come out like now, because you see there's a pattern here, and I always see patterns. High Priestess, why now? 7 of Wands is showing up again, situation, and Page of Swords, recent past. 3 of Wands, present, and the Sun, potential outcome. Queen of Swords, clarification, and 5 of Wands. A lot of Wands here, and only 2 major arcana, the High Priestess and the Sun card. So we ask, why is the information coming now? So with that High Priestess, so there's a lot of secrecy about that. So I guess they don't really want to talk about it. 7 of Wands. So it's about standing your ground. So we ask, why did Tucker do this? Put that calm out. So I think it feels like it served 2 purposes. Is to educate the population, to put information out there, because Page of Swords, all pages about is being a messenger, spreading truth. Swords is about truth, facts, words, information, spiritual awakening, and Page is also about a new beginning, in a gradual sense. It's a pivot. That's how I call it. That's how you should always see the page. At least I see the page. It's always a pivot. And those pivots, no matter how small, can really make an impact in the future. So that information, uh, uh, they wanted to put it out there, and they want not only to cut into people's psyche, uh, but also to force people to look elsewhere, uh, to start seeking truth. Because the Three of Wands is about, you see this person, he's already ready. He's already have his traveling clothes. As this guy is already outside in the open space with his traveling clothes on and looking at the horizon, embarking. It's a new enterprise, a new journey, a new start, leaving whatever is behind. So they want us to look at the truth. They want us to start asking questions, to start looking, not staying in this stagnant matrix, whatever, that's saying the same thing over and over again. So the whole point was to expose the truth with the sun, was to put things to light. So I think, again, all those messages, those comms, is a way to deprogram us on a subconscious level. And I think that's probably what this high priestess is about. Sometimes it's not what is said. It's probably what is unsaid. And I think, oops, sorry. I guess I'm saying it now. So for us, so that's another way of looking at it. Um, to expose. The truth is coming out. It's trickling down. It's forcing us to really look, to look beyond what's being said, to really do research, to try to find out what's really happening, to really go out of your comfort zone and really seek out authenticity, seek out truth. Because fire, one is fire, passion, motivation, and it could be authenticity as well, because fire is purity. There's a purity in the fire, and the sun is about exposing. It's about shedding light. So yeah, this is so interesting. So now, why now? It's basically to shed truth. It's to pivot. So all those is new beginnings. They want people to get out of their comfort zone. Stop putting your head in the sand. They really want to put it in your face, really. And I think it's also a signal too. Queen of Swords is about putting truth and also spiritual awakening for people. Truth, again, swords is always harsh. It's always a little hurtful, and the queen can be a little bitchy. She doesn't mince words, and I think that's what happened to Tucker. Why now? As soon as he did that, he got caught off, and like a queen, the information, the truth come out pretty harshly, and now a lot of people are asking, well, why was he fired? Everybody want to know, and there's a lot of theories going on out there, and all those theories can be true. And I'm just adding one more to the fray, So why now? I think it want to serve two things: wake up people, and to destabilize the bad guys, because they've been holding their ground, trying to maintain a front, but they're collapsing. Put the truth out there to awaken people, and that's been this sudden news has really awakened a lot of people, and it's causing also some friction. Some people are happy, some people are not, and a lot of people are like, well, what's going to happen next, kind of thing. So there's a little, but that's what happened when the truths come out. It gets a little uncomfortable sometimes. So I'm taking two more cards. So Nine of Wands is basically about holding the line. A lot of people who knows the truth already are probably tired and beaten up, emotion fatigue, information fatigue and all everything in the above. But the card is saying that, you know, if you want to take like a mental break from all of this just so you could recharge, do that, but basically hold the line. Wow, that's a lot being said today. I hope this going down this trail with me was cool and fun. Again, it's always surprising when the cards have to say something that you don't expect. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. Feel free to share, like, subscribe. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.